Hey everybody!
Hello!
We're back. It's Stav and Joseph.
What's up?
If you guys don't know, I am Stav, the head of social media here at Lightrix. This is Joseph.
I'm the visual artist of Lightrix.
And we're here with you guys every week telling you how to do cool stuff within light, helping you out, answering your questions. If you guys have any questions right now, just write them down in the comments below and we'll answer them for you live. I see we already have some people. Our friend Merdad is back saying, hey, you guys. So, hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, we see you every week. And we have Jesus is giving us some eyes. So thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
And Mark Snyder is also saying good morning. So hi, Mark Snyder. Welcome back. Anyway, we're going to just talk to you about the tutorial today. So you want to get started?
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Tab. And so we have a very interesting kind of different tutorial for today. You can check it out on our Facebook page also. And just to remind you...
Also our YouTube channel, because someone is actually saying... Where did he go? He's asking, Michael Flake is asking if we have a YouTube channel. So we do have a YouTube channel.
Of course.
It's youtube.com/enlightapp, and we upload these episodes every week. So if you want to see some of the ones that we started with, we have like 12 episodes. I feel like more. Yeah. Maybe like 15 episodes now, so you can go ahead and check those out. There you go. Anyway, what were you saying?
I was saying that there is a tutorial for this week, and just to remind you, I want to show you what we did last week. This is our imaginary friend tutorial that we did, and you can go also and check it out on YouTube and Facebook. It's a very cool tutorial. And all right, let's get started. So basically, this is a kind of a radioactive effect that we're going to create on the skin of a portrait. And so the first thing you're going to need is a picture of a person or any living thing that you want to turn into a radioactive. And it's very important that that the background should be black so that you're going to see very clearly the effect. It's going to be more contrast. And so I'm going to show you how to do it in case you don't have a
portrait
black
on a
background.
Yeah, usually when we start tutorials, we're always telling you to put something on a white background. That happens in the beginning of a lot of our tutorials. So this time it's basically the same thing. You just swipe a different way.
Yeah. And so let's go to the menu. Let's go to image. Sorry. There you go. Image and adjust. So we're gonna go to tools, basic, and in the offset we're gonna swipe to the left.
Right.
Like the song. No.
To the left.
To the left, to the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to mask and clear. Now we're gonna start painting the effect on the picture. So we're gonna start just going and swiping all around to apply the effect and zoom in for precision, and there you go. Very easy to do. It just takes a few seconds and then you're set.
We have Joseph saying good morning. Joseph to Joseph.
I don't remember. Oh,
Not
that's another
you.
one?
Yeah.
All right.
Joseph
Hello, Joseph.
Alvarado. Hi, Joseph. We have Patsy. Patsy's asking what we're doing today. So Patsy, we're about to create a radioactive tutorial. We're going to make a boring portrait glow. So that's what we're doing today. If you missed the beginning. Someone is actually, Oliver, Mary is asking if we can add news typography on the app.
That is something we're considering, and you should stay tuned because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So you see, sometimes when you do this from a zoom out, you don't see all these small details. But the more you zoom in and then you do the whole general thing, and then when you get inside the picture, you'll see all these small details so you can correct them and then you're gonna have a very, very cool effect at the end. So it's worth spending those few minutes extra for a very cool effect. But in case you have like a black t-shirt, you can already make it also like black in here so that you don't see the difference. And yeah, I think that's it. We're done. Also here.
Really quickly, we have a comment from Adam El Sheikh. He's saying that this app has made him an artist, and he has some cool stuff, and he truly loves it. So, Adam, you should definitely upload all your images to Instagram or upload them below. Use hashtag InLightUp, and maybe we'll feature you on our Instagram.
Yeah, we want to see what you did.
And also we have Dina, who's saying that she loves this app, and thank you for the tutorials. Thank you, Dina. If you have any ideas for new tutorials, we are always happy to see them.
Upload stuff that you have seen, and we will find a way to make it if you don't know. All right, we're done, and now that we're gonna start working on the skin to turn it into a different color. So we can stay here within adjust, and we can just tap the flatten button, and now we can keep editing. So let's go to color, and we're gonna choose a different kind of hue for the skin to give it a more kind of a radioactive look. Generally, the colors that I could think of that could be radioactive could be a very green, fluorescent green kind of, or a purple, or maybe blue,
or maybe orange, like glowing.
Yeah, well,
something like that.
I don't like orange anymore.
So not orange, but if you're thinking about radioactive
yeah.
colors, that's what comes to my head.
All right.
We have a comment from Emma. She wants to see the imaginary friend one more time. So Emma, stay tuned. We'll show it to you at the end. So stay tuned, or you can look at our Instagram. It's up there right now.
All
okay.
Right.
Back to business.
Back to business. So I think some color like this could work.
So you're in Image, Adjust, Tools tab, Color.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna show it again. I'm in the main tool, and then I go to Color, and then Hue, and then I start swiping right or left to see which color is the best one. And I think this could be cool. And I'm gonna also add a little bit of saturation so that we can have a more intense look. By the way, when you do this, you might notice that you're also affecting the colors of the eye or the color of certain accessories. In this case, she doesn't have anything, but
because she's all black, wearing black, so it doesn't affect it.
Yes, but
if she was wearing like a blue shirt, maybe when you swipe to the hue, her shirt would turn red or.
Yeah, so in this case, it doesn't really matter, but you don't really necessarily need to change those colors. So you can just change the color of the skin. So now we're gonna add some mask to the eyes, for example. We'll go to mask, and then we're gonna wipe the effect from the eyes. And
Sony is saying that he loves this app. Thank you, Sony.
Oh, sorry.
Give us lots of likes. Share with your friends.
Yeah, please share it with your friends. Maybe people that you know that would like to learn new stuff, and they want to learn how to do cool stuff in your iPhone. So share it.
And if you have any questions about how to use the app, how to get a certain result, if you have a certain look you want to do with Enlight and you're not sure how to do it, just upload the photo and we can tell you how to do it. Even if we don't answer your question live, I'll answer it afterwards. So get it up there.
All right, so now I'm gonna tap again the flatten button, and now I'm gonna change the colors of the eye to a different thing that I would like. So let's go back to color, and then let's raise saturation, and then let's change a little bit the hue. I'm gonna make a zoom here, so in case you don't see that there's much of a change here in this case, you can also go to temperature, and then you can play with it also. So you can maybe swipe, and then tint also, it's very helpful. And then you might not notice, it may be hard to note the change right now, but when we take away the effect from the whole picture and we just apply it to the eye, you'll see more clear what's going on. So let's, for example, go to mask, and then let's go clear, and then let's tap apply just in the eye, and then you see that already there's a different color there. So let's apply also in the second eye, and let's keep playing with it a little bit more until we find something that we like. Maybe more green.
Yeah.
And then,
it's kind of like Alien.
Yes.
Alien style.
All right. Very cool. So we have some cool skin effect, and we also have some cool eyes. And let's tap the check mark. All right. Now our next step is that we're gonna create a blur effect on the whole picture, and then we're gonna add that after, so that we will have like a glowing effect, that kind of glow effect that you see here, like she's actually glowing, like from this radioactive thing that
she's like glowing from inside.
She kind of fell into a pool of radioactive liquids, and now she's like, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. So
did you ever watch the show Alex Mack? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
When she turned silver, because she never mind. If anyone's seen Alex Mack out there, was it Alex Mack?
I don't know.
I think it was. It was Alex Mack, and she turned into like a silver puddle, and it kind of looks like that.
Really? Yeah. All right. Maybe I was.
If there's any Alex Mack or the tales of the adventures of Alex, someone has to know what I'm talking about. Please let me know.
Yeah, I'm sure there's crazy. Somebody out there. I'm sure there's somebody there who knows what you're talking about. But anyway, in this case, although she's not Alex Mack, we're gonna go to menu, and then we're gonna go to filters. To tools, and we're gonna go to tilt shift. Okay, so now I want to apply the whole effect over the picture. So I'm gonna go to shape, and I'm gonna use the linear mode.
Tilt shift is basically blur for you guys that don't know.
Yeah, that's a more simple way to say it, actually. Yeah. It's a less fancy way.
It's a less fancy way to say blur.
So we're gonna use the widget. If you see like these lines here, this is like a widget that it's gonna help you to determine whether the edges of the blurry effect or
look, the secret world of Alex Mack. I'm not crazy.
Nice. All right.
That? Jason Oldenfeld.
Well, definitely we're gonna check that out, actually. So let's drag the widget down, and then we're gonna go back to tools, and then on intensity we're gonna raise it to the right, and there you go. Now it might depend on your picture, depending on the resolution, but generally maybe one time is not gonna be enough for what we want to do. So just in case, I would recommend you to do it twice. So we're gonna tap the flatten button again, and we're gonna tap again position, and we're gonna repeat the same thing we just did right now. So let's go to shape, linear, let's bring it down, tool, and then let's raise again the intensity. Okay, and that's it. So now let's tap the check mark. So, and then we're gonna save the actual thing that we just did right now on the top menu, and then we're gonna hit this save button, save photo. Okay.
Wait, before we get into that, we have a comment from Tom.
Yes.
And Tom is actually saying that he got this app, it's way too complicated, and he wants a refund.
Really?
So Tom, we want to help you learn the app. First of all, you can watch our tutorials, youtube.com/enlightapp. You can see all of them, and if you follow them along, I promise you'll be a master of Enlight in like no time. And besides that, if you have any questions, like you're trying to do a certain thing, you should just let us know right here. But in general, the app works on presets, and then you tap the Tools tab, and you can tweak it further. So you go into anything, for example, let's just show them really quickly, because I don't want to...
All right, like for example, what? Analog?
Yeah, like we'll go into analog.
Let's go to menu.
So filters.
Filters, analog. So you just basically, you can start from a simpler way, and you can just choose any preset, for example. And then inside each preset, you also have the possibility to edit inside that preset. So you can change colors or saturation, such as...
Like the presets are quick fixes, and then you go into Tools tab, and you can see how the preset was sort of formulated. Like if you go into basic now, you'll see that contrast is a little bit higher in saturation. So that's how the preset was formulated. But now you can change all that.
Just by swiping, you just choose anything that you want to play with, and then, like for example, structure, and then you'll see right away the changes. And you can also create your own presets. So after you did some changes, you can go to preset again, and then you can tap the plus so that you can save that preset already. It's very simple.
So that's basically how Enlight works. So you tap on the presets to do certain things. Also, there's the help. Let's show them the help really quickly.
Yes. Here, you tap here in the top left.
These are tutorials. First of all, there's in-app tutorials.
Oh, that also. And you have also the help menus. When you go inside of any tool, for example, adjust an image within image, and then you see this little title, and then you have like the arrow. If you drag it down,
I think you can just tap on it too.
Also, there are two ways.
Yeah.
And you can see here some basic tips for start using it. Actually, in every tool you have this help, so that's also very important for you to know. And yeah.
So that's it. If you have any more questions, he says he doesn't have tons of time to learn how to use the app.
Well,
it really doesn't take that long. Basically, just play with the presets, tap the tools tab, tweak a few things, and see if you like it. Do it while you're waiting for the bus or you're, I don't know.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of something that worked for me. You know, when I was at bus and stuff like that, I will use those dead moments just to do it, just when I'm not doing anything. But anyway.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go back to the tutorial. We're on blurriness.
Okay. Now
once that
we I already saved this from before. So now that you have already made this, and now you go back, you tap the undo button, and we're gonna have two images now. We have this one with the colors, and then we have also the blurred version. So we're gonna now use Mixer. So let's go to the menu, let's go to Tools and Mixer. Now we're gonna add the picture we just did, and we're gonna feed it to the screen. And let's go to Tools, Blending Mode, and now we're gonna choose Screen or Light. Sometimes it will work better with lighten, sometimes it will work better with screen. You need to try and see what's gonna be best for you. In this case, I'm gonna use lighten, and I'm gonna fix my composition, try to put it in a way that looks kind of logical for me. And for example, like that. Now it looks cool, but as you can see, there's like a weird kind of thing going on in the face. You kind of lose all the details from the eyes, from the mouth. So we're gonna remove the effect from there. So we're gonna zoom in. We're gonna lower the strength so we can do it more slowly, more in an easy way. And then let's go to tap erase, and you're gonna start erasing. You know, tapping over and over until you get those details again. Okay. You can zoom out, and also you can to see how you're doing in general. Also from the nose, I would recommend, and also from the mouth, from the lips, just like that. Maybe just a little bit, so that we can keep only the glowing effect from around the skin and not also inside all the details. If you like, you could also tap the flatten button again, and you can add again the picture to add more glowing or more effect. In this case, I think it's fine. So I'm gonna tap the check mark, and we're gonna go to our last step, which is adding a filter, which in this case is actually very important. It's not an optional thing, but it's kind of bring all the details and everything we did, bring it all together and make a cool effect. So let's go to filters, analog, and then tools. We're gonna erase within basic. We're gonna swipe a little bit of structure that it will take all those details out, and also saturation could be good.
Yeah, I think that makes her really look glowier.
Yeah, and then also maybe some contrast. Yeah, I think that's enough. Now let's go back to tools. Let's see what else can we add. Maybe film. We can add some fade, just a little bit. Grain is actually cool. I don't know why, but in this case, it looks very good. And maybe some intensity, just to add a general layer of color. And also we can choose within dark hues, we can go and choose the best one.
Basically, just play around with all of the tools that are in analog.
There's
and
no
you'll
better
get something
explanation.
cool that you'll like. Even weird ones like, what did we say worked really well? Vignette.
Vignette, yeah.
Vignette works really well for some reason with this tutorial.
Yeah, so
Makes it like
within tools.
Makes it really cool.
And then Vignette, and you'll see that it really adds some cool effect to it. You see? It works fine. So let's go back, and I think we're done. I think that's it. I like it, how it turned out. What do you think?
I think it's good.
All right. Let's tap the check mark. And
We have a question. Damiano wants us to add more fonts. So Damiano, we actually just added 4 new fonts like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
The last update. But it's something people are always requesting, and we know that there needs to be a flow of fonts added to the app, because that's like one of the number one requested things, I think.
yeah,
Right?
definitely.
So stay tuned, basically. That's what I'm saying. So that's the original. That's the finished product. Really cool.
Very nice. So let's upload it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's tap the share menu, and then let's go to Instagram. Copy to Instagram. Let's actually leave the original crop,
Yeah.
and let's do next. We don't need any more filters, so let's do next.
We have a comment from Daniel Shapiro saying "cool edit." So Daniel, you should
Thank you.
show us some of your edits. You should find us on Instagram, tag us in Light App, and maybe we'll feature you.
Yes. So
what did we say?
we had an
wanna say?
idea.
Make boring part. Yeah.
Make boring. Boring.
What else do we have here? Isabella is asking about Android. So Android is something you have to stay tuned for the future. We don't have anything official to report right now. It's really all we have to say on the topic. But we know that a lot of people want Android, and we feel your pain. So Isabella, you are not invisible. That's the answer to your question. I see you. What else?
Light up.
Cool.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, let's post it.
Let's post it. If you guys have any questions, this is the time to ask. I'm looking at your comments right now. And don't forget to like us, share this with your friends. If there are people who don't know how to use Light App out there like Tom, email us. We'll show you how. Ask us questions. If you're trying to get a certain look, just let us know. And yeah, that's it.
We wanted to show somebody about the last tutorial we did.
Fabio.
Yeah.
So Fabio, last week, he was asking about creativity and how you can stay inspired. So if you guys are looking for inspiration, you can first of all check out our Instagram,
Yes.
which is right here.
This is our feed.
And you can just look through here. A lot of our user photos are right here. Really cool. You can also check out Joseph's private Instagram if you want. His name is... There, you find it.
Space.
Yeah.
You can check it out. Also, we made a comment.
Yeah, we posted in the comment, so you guys can check that out in the comment of this post.
Here you go.
But yeah, there we go. So if you guys are into looking, he uses Enlight basically for every edit.
Everything.
Every edit. So those are 2 ways you can get inspiration. You can email us, and also a lot of you guys are always uploading things, so you should just check out our Facebook page and look at what all the other Enlight users do, because there are people that do crazy, amazing things.
Yes.
So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week, and bye.
Bye.
Have a great day.